What can I say about Annie? There aren't enough words in the dictionary to describe what she has done for our family. Working with Annie has been an absolute blessing and a dream. Annie understands the core of ADHD and neurodivergence. She understands what's underneath for those students. And she made my daughter feel heard, understood, and because of that, it allowed my daughter to open up and really receive all of these tools that Annie was able to give her and really utilize them, because they weren't just thrown at her as do this and it will fix you. It was do this and it will make your ADHD and your neurodivergence a superpower. And it just allowed her to really open up and receive those tools and techniques so that she was able to use them. For example, I have tried for years to get my daughter to use a student planner. Just write it down, then you won't forget. It's right there in front of you. And she resisted. Teachers forced her to use the planner, which made it worse. She hated it. I write everything down, make a list. I am an adult with ADHD. This is how I function. I tried giving her those tips. Would not use a planner for years. Annie got her using a planner, and even since we have ended our work with her, she uses her planner every single day, writes it down, and it's amazing to me. She uses it, she loves it, she understands that it's a help, and that's because of Annie. The other thing that I have seen is the confidence in my child. Twice in the past few weeks, she has said she was proud of herself for one thing or another. One was that she was doing so well in high school as a 9th grader. And the other was something simple that she said, I'm remembering to turn lights off now. I'm so proud of myself. And just to hear her say those things, to hear her say, I'm proud of myself. I don't know when the last time I heard her say something like that or ever. She's really blossomed. Other people have noticed, people in my family, and just to understand where I'm coming from, this is coming from last year as an 8th grader of constant failing, every quarter, barely passed, not because of intelligence, but her anxiety and her ADHD, and not having the right tools. And last year was one of the worst years of our lives together as a family. I felt desperate. I would have done anything to help my child because she was so low, she was so depressed. And to see her blossom this year and be proud of herself and conquer things and conquer her anxiety has been the biggest blessing. And that's because of Annie. She is wonderful. She's responsive. She understands these kids and truly makes them feel valued and understood. And they're just, you can't put a price on that. It is an absolutely wonderful gift. I would recommend her and do recommend her to anyone and everyone, even if you don't have a neurodivergent kid. She is the most wonderful person to work with, and I consider it just a blessing that she came into our lives. I would recommend her to everyone. 100% the best decision that I have made for my child, without a doubt. Without a doubt, the best decision. It's an investment and it's worth every single penny. she's the best.